Now that you have full-grown herbs, you're ready to harvest. You can and should harvest basil continuously. Doing this makes it more productive. Once your plants have developed 6 to 8 pairs of full leaves, you can begin harvesting by pinching or cutting stem tips to promote branching. Pinch about 1/2 centimetre above where the plant is branching. Sometimes you'll see new leaf growth in the axil of the stem and mature leaf. This is the future branch. Pinch or cut the stem halfway between the lower leaves and the growing tip. Basil grows fast, so you might have to harvest as much as twice a week. Don't forget to harvest the lower, larger leaves at the base of the plant. They're the most flavourful. Try to keep your basil from flowering for as long as possible through regular pinching. When the plant flowers, it signals the end of the growing cycle and will then need to be replaced. To harvest the entire basil plant, cut it from the stem. If you have too much basil to eat fresh, you can store it by drying or freezing it. To dry it in bunches, split the stems into 2 bunches. Tie the 2 branches together and hang them in a dry, warm area. To dry individual leaves, place them on a cookie sheet and cover them with cheesecloth. Then air dry the leaves for several days or until they crumble. To freeze the basil, as it freezes well, you can place whole stem tips in a freezer bag without rinsing. To harvest your parsley, cut approximately 1/3 of the plant at once, working from the outside in. This will keep the parsley healthy and productive. Harvest it by snipping off the stalks close to the base. If just the tops are cut off and leaf stalks remain, the plant will be less productive. Trim your parsley throughout the growing season so that the plant will not become thin, leggy and less productive. Always remove unhealthy stalks at the base of the plant. Harvest parsley just before you want to use it to get the best flavour. Toward the end of the summer, your plant will go into flowering mode. That means it's time to replace that plant with a new seedling so that you can continue to enjoy fresh herbs from your tower garden.